Nicholas with Mabru Power Systems, and here I'm going over the installation of a 7,000 BTU DC on a Beneteau Flyer 32. This is a DC unit. Over here on the side we have the discharge, so you guys want to keep an eye on this, make sure you have good water flow coming out of the side. Going in the boat, we're going to go over some of the systems. This vessel's still pre-delivery, so there's still some work being done, but we have our portion finished, so I just wanted to quickly go over our components in here. So down in this aft area, we have our battery right here, 250 amp hours. Lithium battery, weighing in at about 60 pounds. We're at 13 volts right now, just doesn't show very well on the screen. And this unit will run this battery will run the unit for about 8 hours. Then we have the engine batteries. So this battery is serving as the engine battery as well as, I'm sorry, not as the engine, as the house battery as well as the AC unit battery. And then they have their 2 individual engine batteries inside of that box over there. Now we're going to go and take a look at the other systems regarding, or I guess in series with the unit. So going down into the cabin over here. We have a raw water system over here. So valve, strainer, and pump. So the pump is running off 12 volts. Strainer, you're just going to want to check this periodically. I would say every time before going out, just take a look at the strainer and clean it as needed. It's going to be under this lid right here, just forward of the bed. So when you're checking the strainer, you're gonna want to close this valve. I'm not gonna do it now because the unit's running. But you're just gonna close it this way. Once it's closed, you're gonna open this strainer up. So this just unscrews. Just be careful when you're doing that. Make sure that this upper seal is in the correct positioning, and make sure that the basket is fitting properly on the inside of this lid. Don't force it on. If it's not going in properly, there's something stopping it from doing it, and you'll damage the strainer basket and have to replace it. And then as far as the pump goes, if you have any issues with the pumps, you can reach out to your to the dealer you purchased the vessel from, or you can also reach out to us, and we can assist you with replacements. Regarding the unit, we have our return up here, and we have the unit right in here, electrical box, cable to the display. It's a 7,000 BTU DC unit. This is going to be the disconnect for the unit, so you just push this button down, this little yellow pin is going to come down, and that's going to tell you that the power has been disconnected. If you have a situation with the pump that it's not working, but the unit is running, it could be this fuse. So you're just gonna pop this lid open. Check the fuse. If the fuse is good, that means you have an issue with the pump or another problem elsewhere. If the fuse is blown, replace the fuse. Drain, we have it going overboard, not into the bilge. displays over here. We have one discharge vent over here blowing towards the front cabin area. We have a second discharge vent in the back cabin. And then over here as well in this back cabin, behind this panel on the top there, we've replaced the factory charger with the ABSO to be able to charge the lithium bank. So we're charging the lithium bank as well as the engine bank. And besides that, that's going to be about all the information that we're going to need to go through in here. Once again, just make sure that you check that strainer periodically. I guess another important thing that we're going to mention on the battery is just going to be to make sure if you happen to take the battery all the way down to 0 on these lithiums, you will have to reset it. So if you take the battery too low in voltage and the BMS actually cuts out, you're gonna come down here and you're just gonna push on this reset button. So you're just gonna tap it, it'll reset it, you'll see the screen come on, and then that'll say that, and then you can start charging the battery up. It's just to make sure that we don't take the cells down too low, so it's just a built-in protection on the lithium batteries.